Did you know that Hercules once discovered the great hero Achilles in the most unexpected of disguises? In the kaleidoscope of Greek mythology, there came a time when Achilles, a young hero destined for greatness, was sent to the court of King Lycomedes of Cycrides. Achilles' mother, Thetis, fearing her son's death in battle, sought to keep him hidden, away from the looming clouds of the Trojan War. While in hiding at the court, Achilles donned an unassuming persona known as Pyrrha, blending seamlessly among the king's daughters. Yet, this was not a time for heroes to remain hidden. The mighty Hercules was on a mission, tasked with recruiting heroes for the impending war. As fate would have it, Hercules arrived at the court of King Lycomedes. Amidst the courtly pleasantries and royal appearances, Hercules, with his keen eye, noticed something peculiar. Among the king's daughters, one stood out, Pyrrha. A certain spark, a warrior spirit perhaps, had caught Hercules' attention. The story of Hercules unveiling Achilles' true identity has been told in various iterations. Some say it was the sweet melody of a lyre that drew Achilles out of his disguise. The music stirred something within him, leading him to reveal himself. Yet another version paints a different picture, one where Hercules displayed an array of weapons, and Achilles, unable to resist his warrior instincts, instinctively reached for them. Regardless of the method, the result was the same. The veil was lifted and Achilles stood revealed. He was no longer Pyrrha, the hidden hero, but Achilles, the destined warrior. In this moment of revelation, Achilles made a choice. He decided to step out of the shadows, to embrace his destiny, and join the expedition to Troy. And so Achilles, once hidden away, chose to join the expedition to Troy, marking a pivotal moment in the tapestry of Greek mythology. But what of Hercules? What trials did he face in his personal life? Let's delve into the tale of Hercules and his wife, Deianira. Their story is a tragic one, marked by deception, desperation, and the fatal consequences of love. The couple's journey together took a dark turn when they encountered the Centaur Nessus while crossing the river Evenus. Nessus offered to carry Deianira across the river, an offer Hercules allowed. However, in the midst of the crossing, Nessus revealed his true intentions, attempting to violate Deianira. Hercules, ever the protector, recognized the threat and swiftly struck Nessus with a poisoned arrow, a fatal blow for the Centaur. But in his dying moments, Nessus spun a deceptive tale. He told Deianira that his blood held a potent love potion, a concoction that could ensure Hercules' undying affection for her. Deianira, unsuspecting and longing for such a guarantee, collected Nessus's blood, unknowingly setting a tragic chain of events into motion. Years later, Deianira's fears of losing Hercules to another woman, the captured princess Iole, led her to remember the Centaur's dying words. In a desperate act, Deianira sent Hercules a robe dyed with Nessus's blood, a gift of love meant to ensure his fidelity. However, the blood was not a love potion, as Nessus had claimed, but a deadly poison. When Hercules donned the robe, the poison began to eat away at his flesh, causing him unbearable pain. In a desperate attempt to rid himself of the torment, Hercules tried to remove the robe, but it clung to him, the poison seeping deeper into his skin. His agony was so intense that he built a funeral pyre and urged his followers to set it aflame. Yet, as he burned, his immortality was spared by a storm sent by Zeus. This tragic episode marked the end of Hercules' mortal journey, but not his tale in Greek mythology. Deianira's desperate act of love led to a painful end for Hercules, a hero beloved by many. But as we'll come to see in the next scene, even in death, Hercules' legacy lived on. Yet, even in death, Hercules' story was far from over. The aftermath of Hercules' tragic end was as dramatic as the exploits that marked his life. The robe, soaked in the poisonous blood of Nessus, clung to his skin, seeping its lethal venom into his body. The pain was unbearable, a torment beyond anything Hercules had ever faced. In his desperation, he attempted to tear the robe off, but the poison had already begun its deadly work. The fabric was fused to his skin, becoming a part of his torment. Facing an excruciating end, Hercules made a decision that was as bold as the hero himself. He ordered his followers to construct a funeral pyre. The mighty demigod, who had faced monstrous beasts and completed the famed 12 labors, now prepared for his final challenge. As the flames leapt up around him, his mortal body began to succumb to the inferno. Yet even in the face of such torment, Hercules' indomitable spirit refused to yield. In the heavens, his father Zeus looked down upon his son's plight. The king of gods, moved by Hercules' courage and resolve, decided to intervene. Zeus sent a storm to extinguish the fire, the thunderous downpour dousing the flames that consumed his son. But this was not merely an act of mercy. It was the final chapter in Hercules' extraordinary story. Zeus spared Hercules the mortal part of him, leaving only the divine. The son of Zeus and Alcmene was no longer a demigod, he was a full god. Hercules was elevated to Olympus, the home of the gods, where he was welcomed by the divine beings who had watched his trials from afar. And so Hercules, the hero of many trials and tribulations, found his place among the gods, his story forever enshrined in the annals of Greek mythology. His journey, marked by bravery, strength, and sacrifice, became an immortal legend, an enduring testament to the hero that was Hercules.